Dingus and Dongus.
Hey, Michael.
Episode 35.
Skull mug.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have my skull plates? Are they hiding?
Yeah, I think
they're hiding.
They're hiding in my mini fridge because I've been too lazy to bring them down and put in the dishwasher.
Yeah. Luckily, most of my meals here come in a bowl or a tray already.
Hell yeah.
Hell
so
yeah.
does mine. Those fucking steamer shit.
Steamer shit. That's
Yep.
Cleveland for you.
Yep.
Steamer shits.
Steamer shits.
And we read Watersnakes
We did.
by Tony Sandoval out on Magnetic Press in 2018.
And it's a very whimsical looking book.
Would you say that a water snake is also a steamer shit?
Yeah.
If it's a hot one, right?
Right.
A hot water snake.
A hot water snake. The Cleveland steaming hot water snake.
Yep, I like it.
Yep.
It felt like a slightly older, young adult, whimsical comic book.
Yeah. It's pretty short. I think it's, just 3 issues?
Yeah.
But I really dig the art style.
When I first saw it, it reminded me a bit of Coraline.
Yeah.
As far as the character design.
Right, the character art, yeah. It's like big head,
Slim, lanky
slender
body.
Yeah. But it's all very cute, and I don't know, I have a soft spot for like watercolor.
Yeah.
Any well done watercolor, I'm like immediately in love with it.
I'm curious because he did the illustration and the writing, Tony did. I wonder, because to me it looks like he just did some watercoloring and then did some illustrative etching and drawing over it. But I wonder if he did the drawing first and then watercolored after that. Like, how did he lay it out? Which one was first?
Right, like the process that he went to create each panel or whatever.
Right. But it was excellent watercoloring. I liked it.
Yeah, and it adds to this kind of the whimsy and dreamlike narrative to the story.
Right. Which, I admit, even now, I still don't really know what was happening.
Yeah. No, 100%.
Like, I know what I saw was happening, but I
Right.
don't know what was happening.
Right. Like, what it reminds me of is, like, it takes you back to your childhood where you just make up shit.
Yep.
And just, playing with your imagination and just having fun with, what you've got.
Right. I don't think ever in my childhood, though, I used imagination to have teeth fly out of my head into outer space.
That's true, and I've never imagined swallowing a black octopus to keep it safe
Yeah.
from my parents.
Yeah. So we had really boring childhoods.
Yeah, we
apparently.
really did. We really did. We missed out. But no, there's still time.
That's
still
what,
time.
That's what hallucinogens are for, I guess.
Hell yeah. Yeah. Exactly.
No, seriously, like, when I saw her little ghost friend, whatever, that only she could see, talked about her teeth being from other ghosts or other people.
Yeah.
And then they, like, just flew out of her head and traveled through space. I was like, holy shit. That is one idea that I've never seen used anywhere in my life.
Right. Now, one question I have, the army they have toward the end,
Yes.
were those her teeth?
I think those are the teeth.
Because that goes back to Greek mythology where dude took dragon teeth and then planted them and then they grew into soldiers.
Oh, Lord Toothicus.
Yes, Lord Toothicus of
Greece.
Toothicus. But yeah, it reminded me a little of that, but overall, I just really enjoyed this weird nostalgic thing of the end of summer and kids are having fun and
Right.
using their imagination.
Because it starts out with her going on this long bike ride out of the city to go swim in a swimming hole, which I did.
Right.
Later on, growing up, I did that.
Right.
But yeah, it's kind of the end of summer. So, Is the Ghost Girl's little brother real?
I think so.
Okay.
Yeah, as far as I can tell.
So then the Ghost Girl is real.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I think the ghost girl is real. Never really explained why she just kind of disappeared.
Yeah. Well, we never saw her parents.
That's true.
So the little boy could just be fucking with what's-her-face, main character girl.
Right. Yeah. But there's just I guess I just think of it as, dream logic, where,
yeah.
Shit happens. You don't need full-on explanations and details about, where her parents and all that shit.
Right.
You just take it as it is.
Little floaty, magical surrealism type of thing.
Exactly.
Little bit.
Yeah.
I was a little, I don't want to say grossed out, but a little grossed out, or I felt some kind of way, because these are presumably teenagers or something, and I didn't want to see her making out with another little ghost girl. I was like, oh no, I don't need to be seeing this.
And then actually getting full on naked.
Yeah, and then an octopus.
Yeah.
But so that segment kind of weirded me out.
Yeah.
I was like, god damn it.
And so when they were kissing and shit, did you notice how their faces just like melted together?
Yes.
That was kind of creepy.
It was.
It was like one of the first moments where it's like, oh, so this is going to go kind of dark and weird.
Yes. Because at first it was kind of cutesy.
Yeah.
And then it went like, oh, no, this... Because in my head I was like, is this for like a young adult?
Mm-hmm.
And then I read that bit. It's like, oh, this might be leaning towards more adult.
Right.
And then it walked a fine fucking line, dude. Like,
oh, yeah.
Ugh.
It's especially, like, I was not expecting the little girl to get her leg chopped off.
Nope.
There's just blood everywhere. And there's a fair amount of gore.
Yeah.
Like, a surprising amount of gore given, like, what it started as.
Yes. There were really cool, like, skeleton dogs and skeleton people. Mm-hmm. Like, the quote-unquote enemy.
Right.
That was like, yes, that's my fucking Warhammer army right there.
Hell yeah. It kind of reminded me of the Ghost Army from Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Or the Wild Hunt from Witcher. I don't know if you played...
I did not play that very far at all.
Yeah. I kind of gave up partway through and then just watched YouTube videos.
Fair.
To figure out what actually happens.
Yeah.
But it vaguely reminds me of the Wild Hunt. But yeah.
I think my favorite part of this whole entire story was the personification of Summer and showing Summer dying.
Oh, yeah.
That was like just really fucking cool.
Just this lumbering dude thing. It's kind of hard to tell, like, what it's supposed to be exactly.
It seemed just like a huge giant
Yeah.
that was kind of bulbous and hunched over and very old.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't like a perfect humanoid figure, but resembled one close enough.
Right.
And then it just kind of slowly hunches down over the panels and then dies while booping the lady.
Yep.
And then it shows a swirl of leaves. It's like we're now in autumn, right? Summer's over. It was just really fucking cool.
It's like artistically is like, yeah, it's on point.
Yeah.
It really is. And being 3 issues, it's a quick read.
Yep.
So I personally highly recommend this book.
Absolutely. It was fun and cute and interesting and also weird.
Yeah. It's a good time.
Yep.
Do it. Album this time around is Becerus. The album title is Homo, Homini, Brutus, or as I like to call it, Homina, Homina, Homina.
That's kind of what my head or eyes wanted to read anyway.
Yeah. This came out on Everlasting Spew last year.
No, that says...
Everlasting Poo Poo Records.
Yay!
Approved. I'm going to officially request their name be changed.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, and it's death metal.
It certainly is.
Yep. First of all, I really like the album art. I really do.
It's okay, man.
Yeah, it's a towering caveman holding a club, and it just looks cool.
But it's like scratched out. It's like someone took a pen and went really fast up and down all into a shape of the caveman.
Right.
Instead of like firm lines.
Right. It's very sketchy looking.
Yeah.
And there's like pink and green and I don't know. It's just like this weird neon caveman. And I fucking love it.
My initial thought was, wow, this is a cool intro.
Mm-hmm.
My second thought was, wow, that intro doesn't fit with this music at all.
Nope.
My third thought was, that sounds like Chris Barnes doing vocals, like early Cannibal Corpse Chris Barnes.
Yep. Hell yeah.
Those are my first three thoughts within the first minute of listening to this.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed it.
It's a fun listen. And like that intro, like in my head, it sounds like you're at a smithy.
Yeah.
Like a blacksmith place. But it's like, but wait, cavemen blacksmiths?
No.
No. I think that's a little ahead of their time. But, whatever. Cavemen blacksmiths.
Maybe they were like the Italian cavemen.
Oh, yeah. This was their Renaissance.
Yes.
The riffs are fun, but it doesn't. Not all of it reminds me of like caveman riffs.
No, not at all. There's like, if I remember correctly, there's only one song that felt like caveman riffs.
Right.
Knuckle dragging nonsense, right?
Like a lot of the riffs is like, man, these cavemen have really dexterous fingers.
Right. And I guess that goes hand in hand with them having an anvil.
Yeah.
Like, they're just very progressive and advanced cavemen.
Yeah, they're just way ahead of their time, these cavemen.
But one of the earlier tracks, maybe 3 or 4, I can't remember. At the end of the track, there's like a kind of off-kilter laugh that's echoed and then kind of looped a little bit.
Yeah.
And it was the coolest thing ever. It was dumb. It was fucking stupid.
Right.
And I loved it. And then after that was the knuckle-dragging caveman riff song.
Right.
That, like, cool, put it in there. It didn't. It's whatever. But that laugh was like, fuck.
I think that's the whole point of this thing, though, is just like, let's fucking have a really good time making some death metal.
Yep.
They put out a music video for one of the songs.
Okay.
And it's literally just 2 guys in a barn with goats.
I'm going to have to watch it.
And they have, like, this dude with an inflatable club going around smacking shit.
No.
It's fucking hilarious. It's fucking awesome.
Nice.
Yeah.
I'm going to watch it. No, but, like, seriously, I enjoyed the hell out of this album. I'll listen to it multiple times. Like, it was fun.
Yeah. And being, like, a short album, it's perfect for, like, out running errands or whatever.
Right.
Which is how I listen to this album. It's like commute to work or, getting groceries or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I mean, they don't reinvent the wheel here. It's more like they have the wheel and they're playing with it.
Yes.
Like, the old, like, kids.
I think it's called, like stick hoop or something like that.
Yeah, it's like them.
Yeah.
But with cavemen and a stone wheel and clubs.
If only they could figure out fire. They have an anvil.
Right?
No fire.
They are really hammering that metal to get it to, into shape.
Yes.
Like, hitting it really fucking hard. Caveman strength.
Yes. Yeah.
But, yeah, it's a good album. It's fun. If you like death metal, you'll probably like this.
Yep.
Dingus and Dongus.
They Marco.